Welcome to the next video, and this video we are gonna be talking about equipments. Now let's quickly check it out. First of all, let me see. Today is equipment strength, part upgrade, and train squad. This is gonna be perfect. Let's see. First of all, this. Why do I have that over there? Anyways, that now let's dive that into it. Equipment. These are your equipments. You can also see them right here. Click on any of them, go to equipment shop. So these are your equipments. Now what does equipment do? Every equipment has a different purpose, and they are divided into four categories. First, let's look at the top row. These are predominantly focused on your range squad. Both of them are range squad. They do provide some training speed. Expedition basically is your memory trip and increase your range squad attack. Now this one, hospital capacity, expedition defense, range squad defense. Similarly, your middle row, leftmost one, is for infantry. Now squad capacity increment and expedition defense, again infantry defense. This one is building up gate speed, very good for early game, and expedition attack, infantry squad attack. Last row is your riders. Now this is rider defense, research speed, and stamina recovery rider attack. The center one is very special. Gathering speed, squad counter damage, squad's basic attack damage. Now this one is not based on your troop type. It applies to all troops. That's why most people you'll see they go for the backpack first, because you're not tied down to any particular troop type, which is very good. Now, which one you should upgrade? It totally depends on what kind of hero you have, and like what kind of heroes you're upgrading and which troop type you're focusing on, depending on the type of commander that you are. If you're predominantly a rider and you focus all your relics on Cynthia Catherine or Park, you basically are maxing them out first. You want to awaken your riders first, then go for riders. You'll get your rider attack and your rider defense plus stamina recovery, research speed, always good. Again, if you are infantry, you're going for Igoro or Tom. You're awakening those first. Then you go for your infantry ones. Similarly, range is the same thing. Now, what are the materials required to upgrade them? Now, first of all, you will see your equipment. This I should have mentioned in the beginning, but you will see equipments, I think, let me quickly check. Which HQ level do we see it on? Let me quickly go back. So parts, I'm gonna talk about that next, but you see them after HQ 22, and you will see your equipments in HQ 18. So HQ 18 and HQ 22, that's your queue. That's where you see them. Now, to upgrade them, you will need, first of all, it does give you good might, like 23,000, pretty decent. Next one is going to be 43, pretty good. Point is, why do you need it? The more counter damage you can do, or basically more you have extra defense or extra attack, this is 2% of what your squad can already do, or what your heroes can have your squad do. This little buff keeps on increasing as you progress, and I'll show you exactly where you can see them. But these will help your troop do more damage or survive longer on the field, which means less dead troops or less troops in hospital, which means less resources consumed to either train them or to heal them, which means you'll spend that much of less time for those injured troops or training more troops, the troops that you lost to recover them. Point being, investing in them is gonna help you save time and money if you're spending just by upgrading the right equipment. Now, how much of an increment you get for upgrading any of these? There's an index right here. These are all the levels that you see. Like right now, my jeans is blue over here, and backpack is right here. So next is purple, and then you have orange, and then red or golden, whichever one people call it. This is gold. And when you click on them, you'll see how much of a, so this is like level 2 commando bottoms, 19%. What I have right now is 7%. That's a pretty significant jump. 19% of what I already have. If my hero give whatever hero I'm using, it they already provide certain you can say percentage jump on my squad defense. This is gonna be additive on top of that. Pretty good. When it's red is 24%. This is pretty nice. Same goes for so parts, we are gonna talk about that eventually in this video itself. But yes. So this is what this percentage means. Now might increment happens the same way. To upgrade your equipment, you need carbon steel and defense fabrics. Defense fabric is gonna be available in abundance. You kill hive minds, you kill even I think high level zombies, you do get a pretty good amount of defense fabric. So you'll never run out of it. Mostly you will always have more than you can use. Carbon steel, on the other hand, is pretty hard to come by. This is, let me show you real quick. Let's go to mall, premium packs, and where is here? $5 you get only 5. And there are other ways to get it. For example, go to Alliance events to where is Pompeii. Not Pompeii. This. Come on. I don't want to click there, man. Later. Where am I clicking? Alliance events and paid, yes. Ranking. Prizes. Let's see. The moment you start getting a lot of defense fabrics, but the difference is you start to get very little at certain level, and 7.5 million plus damage, you only get 48. This is still really good, but again, compared to 1010 to 48, the difference is quite a bit. At level 10, when you eventually get there, you will get 126. Now this happens at, again, 83.5 million damage. You first of all get there, then you get this much amount every week. Now let me quickly show you another way where you get carbon steel, and then I'll show you the best way how to get it. First, let's see if I have enough to upgrade my research, because I do want that. I enhance it. Okay, that's cool. If I do this, do I want my infantry to attack or more defense? Squad capacity would be nice. Building upgrade, I can live without it for a bit, but not for a lot. But yes. Another thing. Now, so this is how I upgrade it. Now let's quickly look at something over here. Attributes is something most people don't pay attention to, but it is very important. Now, basic attribute is you have 3 by 3 and 7 by 7. Now let's see. These attributes get activated based on how many equipments you have in that range. So basic, when you just unlock them, is basic. So all of them obviously are at basic. General is green. All of my equipments are green or up. So that's why I have all 7 counted for. Out of how many are there? 7. Now premium is your blue. Now I have 2 blues and 1 purple. That's why I have this particular attribute where is squad attack 1% increment on top of what I already get. When I have 3 more, all of them are at blue, then I get squad defense as well. Same goes for elite. When I have 3 at purple level, I get 1.5% attack, and all 7 at purple. Legendary, supreme. This is why you should never ever upgrade all of them at once, because you get very limited amount of carbon steel. Now let me go back. That's the reason why you should definitely focus on few. I do want those attributes to be there, so I'm gonna get my 3 to purple first mostly, and then maybe get others to blue, depending on how my heroes unlock. When I start to get some range heroes like Nakano and Lewis, then I'll start focusing on my range, because until then I don't need it, because I don't really focus on range. I focus mainly on infantry and riders, and I do want my research speed, because I do want to unlock the other T5, which is gonna be riders. So yeah. Now I should have a pop-up pack. I love these. $10 for 40. The other one that we saw was 5 for $5. This is pretty good. Plus I get other things too, which is more than what we saw in that other. I do wanna get it. Okay. What else? This one I will. Oh, this is actually. What about this one? This is even better. 10 for 50. Now this is a good pop-up pack. So pop-up packs are always good. So do get those. Pop-up packs is good deal. Mostly. Actually kind of always. I never saw a bad pop-up pack unless I really don't want to get it. Next, which is the best way to get your carbon steel, is something that they already told. Click on it. Arena of Doom. Go there. This little thing called store. You get 90. Now this is something that you can see when you're rank 20 or up. So you say 90, 60, so 150, 35, 185, and 20 more. So 202. Just to be in top 20 ranking over here, you get 205 carbon steel every week, which is huge. You saw me see like 2 pop-up packs. Total was $20 and total carbon steel was 90. One for 40, one for 50. and the other pack that we saw on in mall was only 5 for $5. 205 carbon steel for free every week is priceless. That is why you'll see that people who are in top 20 in arena usually are very difficult to beat just because the equipment is that good. I don't know how you like. There are regions and there are alliances that arrange for the rank swap, so most everybody can get in top 20 and get those carbon steel so they can do the equipment upgrade. Check with the alliance, see how they can arrange it for you, but do get it. This is the best way to get your equipments up. And how does rank swap happens in Arena of Doom? You will get to know that. Actually, I do have a video series just for Arena of Doom, and I have already few videos in there, so do watch that. I'll link them in the description for you. So yes, now that we have seen equipment, next thing comes out, that is parts. You see these 3 dash or below every equipment, those are for parts. Now that I have 90, I'm getting some more pop-ups for something that I want to upgrade. I don't think I can get anything to blue at this point. I'll see if I want to do something with these. Maybe this. Interesting. Do I have it? I'm sorry, I'm starting to play my regular game while being recording, but I do run out of poor example. Do I have any that I can buy? Oh yeah. Cool. So you usually get a pretty good amount of fabric. Let's see if I can enhance this. Now I ran out of carbon steel. Anyways, these are parts. What does parts do? Now, this one increases your squad attack, infantry squad attack, infantry squad defense, HP. Same thing. Attack, defense, HP. Gonna be the same for all of them. If it is troop specific equipment, the 3 parts pretty much do the same thing for all of them. The difference would be for this. This is a universal part, so the universal equipment, so its parts do something different. Skill damage dealt 3% for the next level. Pretty good. Squad damage. Now this is on top of what it already provides. 4%. Next is gonna be 5%. 5.5. Squad damage reduction. It is something that you are gonna get. 1.5% less damage that you're gonna get. Pretty good. So this is why this is good like add-on that you can have on your equipment. Now quickly go back to index, and these are parts. This is gonna be the main weapon, is gonna be your what was it, ranged, yeah. And then this is gonna be another bag. This one main is bag. This one is your infantry one. This is your pants. So headgear, first of all, this is headgear. This is backpack. This is pants. This is your sneaker. Hold on, let me see. Basic, common, okay. Pants, shoes, Headgear we understand. Bag we understand. Tunic, alt weapon. Alt weapon is going to be mostly your infantry. And infantry attack one on the right side. This one. Main weapon is going to be your ranged, most likely. Is it? Let's see. Parts. Do I have to make it? I don't want to make it if I don't want to. Okay, anyway. So let's see. Rider squad attack. Which one I do want to get? This is a hard choice. One thing, which one you should get. First of all, you have three choices. HP and defense and attack. I usually go for HP. The reason being, there are very few buffs you get for HP. There are very few heroes that increase HP. You can get squad defense and squad attack from your hero's active or passive skill. Most likely, if you're running an infantry or any kind of rider or range hero, they do provide some kind of attack or defense buff. HP buff doesn't come that handy. So that's why I usually go for this one. And squad damage. Skill damage that. This one I definitely do want to enhance. Can I enhance it a little further? Cool. Yeah. So this is gonna be across your all troops. So that's why. Anyways. So this is about parts, and pretty much I think this is a long video and I covered both equipments and parts, and which one you should focus on based on what heroes are you focusing on. So everything is connected. What heroes you focus on, based on that, see what troops you focus squad you focus on, infantry, ranger, rider, and depending on that, see which equipments make more sense to upgrade. So with that, I hope I did not miss anything, and if I did, I'll make another video for that. This is already too long, and if you have any questions, please do ask me in the comments, and I will try my best to answer them. With that, thank you for staying with me until the end, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day.